back when you were recording all the way up until it dropped in
Yeah.
the project that you really wanted?
Honestly, dude, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People don't even talk about this. The Greatest Story Ever Told has 22 tracks on there, and it's not a double album. Like, I could have split that album up and put one out this year and put one out the next year, but I didn't want to do that to people. I wanted to give people a quality album. I wanted to give people an album that they would remember and love for the rest of their life. And I think I did that, man. And the one thing that I want to say to the streets, I always hear people talk about how good David Banner is, how good my music is. Well, go buy my damn album.
You kind of fused both of your, this album is like a really good mixture of. It's a trip.
I have wood right now.
What?
I was looking at you, girl. You look so good.
JH.
Most people think when you dress up, that's sexy. No, I like the way you look in the morning. Like when your breath stink. I kiss you directly in the mouth with my eyes open.
No.
Yourself to the world.
My name is David D. Hanging out with D Banner.
Hey,
This is David D. This is David D, the one and only.
dude, this is the legendary
David D.
This is one of the few people, when I show my ass in the media, who can take what I say and explain it to people so everybody can understand. This is one of the few people in the world that actually understands David Banner, and I thank you, sir.
He pays me, man. Just give me more money and it's all good. When you're on the payroll, you do whatever the client wants.
And they're gonna believe you too.
Now we just kidding, man. We go back.
Sounds
We go
good.
back. Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
I mean, you might have already asked this.
See, David D so cold, he could take over. He took over rolling out. He just jumped in.
No, it's all good. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. But I'm just curious how you see in the election the importance of politics, and I got to ask you that question from the standpoint of what went down with Katrina,
Right.
and the lack of government response. And do you think anybody getting in the White House will make a difference? And do we need to look at them carefully?
Well, this is what I'll say to people. I'm going to answer that question, but I'm glad that you asked me this because this is something that I always wanted to say, and I'm glad that you're the first person that's going to hear it and rolling out. Black people, chill out on Obama for a second. I'm going to tell you why. Obama is trying to be the president of the United States, not the president of black people. Allow the man to run what he doing and run his course and get in the office. Dude, we have to understand that it's bigger than just black people. Even though we know once he get in office, we hope that he addresses all the things that we talking about, but it's so much bigger, and the man has so much fire on him from everybody else. It just amazes me that a lot of black people won't say nothing about politics until a black person get in office, and then they want to ask all these magnificent questions. Man, come on, dude, let this dude, the dude is almost there, man. Do not ruin it. Black folks, just chill out for 5 minutes. And I will give an example in my music. Dude, everybody knows what David Banner stands for. If I make a song called Get Like Me, then all of the political people tripping out, or like when Nas named his album Nigga, you know Nas is the Back to Africa rapper. Come on, let us put our fatigues on. America doesn't go to war without fatigues. Allow us to put our fatigues on, homie, and allow Obama to do the same thing. Now I'll answer your question.
Okay.
About politics, dude, I do think it's a possibility for a person to get in and make a change. But what I do believe is that the problems of America it's what you call the old world order. It ain't new. It's been in power way before we were here. So it's gonna take a long time to get out of that. You even look at George Bush. George Bush is the worst president in the history of man. It's gonna take Obama his first term to just clean up what George Bush has done, even if he does everything right every day. So what I tell people, it's bigger than Obama. Obama is just the beginning step. And I want to say something, David D, and I know you're one of the few people that can understand what I'm about to say. Get ready, people. Most people are looking at Obama as a savior. Most people are looking at Obama as relief for them. Obama is the beginning of black people not having excuses no more. We can't blame it on the man no more because the man is about to be a black man. So this is our opportunity, dude, to squash all excuses and stand up and work harder. If this man gets in office, it's time for us to work harder now. Because now the opportunity and the spotlight is on us, dude.
What's going on? This is FYD going down, Protege, Boom Time. You know how we do it. Right now we're in H-Town doing the Ozone thing. Man, y'all need to stay tuned to some hot shit coming through. What's up, Anchors Home Barber College? Thought I was playing, but it ain't over. Boys chopping like crazy now. You better holler at me if you want that seaside wave cut. I'm out.
Welcome anytime, bro. Anytime.
Real quick. David Banner, 5 years ago, bro, you was in a maroon van at Damage Control.
Right.
And we was talking about how you've been doing the knowledge.
Right.
And you was like, you know what, they don't speak that language in my hood.
Right.
And you said, you know what, so I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do and I'll be back. Then you came back, what, 2 years later, your bus couldn't even get to the damn radio station.
Right.
So what do you say, brother, of taking consciousness, taking real reality, like you said, you had to go back to your hood and deal with it, and balance that so that, like you said, you get a lot of flack from critics because they see you're passionate about the people, but then they try to say this contradictory because of your lyrics or whatever. So what
Ask your question, bro. When you go in church, be honest, what you smell? 4-hour-old Hennessy and weed. The truth is, people party all night and then they go to church.
That's right.
That's not, life is a contradiction. It's funny, David D just asked me about KRS-One. The one thing that KRS-One said that I do really, really agree with, he said, if you don't contradict yourself, you haven't grown. If you're saying the same exact thing that you said last year, it don't matter. And then the truth is that do good or bad, I'm human. And I think that I'm more honest than any preacher or any so-called gangster rapper, because if I'm happy, I'm gonna smile. You know, I didn't shot at people, I didn't hustle, but I was also the student government president at Southern University of Baton Rouge, which is the largest historically black college in the whole wide world. I know you're hating on me because you don't bleed the blue and gold the way that I do. You know what I'm talking about. Heaven.
You know this prayer of your TSU.
But see, that's all right though. Everybody who went to those schools, I know you couldn't get in Southern because of the long enrollment lines, but like, we don't trip on that. We don't worry about that. We still love you for what you are, but you're not a Jaguar.
Right, so cool.
You better watch out, that boy standing right next to you.
So yeah, man, I just wanted to welcome you. I know how it is. I see you, and to know, like I said, 5 years ago, having that conversation with you on the air, man.
You know what I do want? I do want to tell people this though, dude, that the struggle goes on every day.
Right.
You know, and I ask people to support The Greatest Story Ever Told, my new album, man, because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, people try to crucify me for being a strong black man. Like, every day, dude, like, you even think about the singles that I put out and wonder why David Banner ain't, 45 times platinum with the hits that I done put out, dude. It's set up that way to make a black man that really stands for something. First of all, I'm dark-skinned, I'm over 6 feet tall. I believe in God and I ain't scared of shit.
Right.
So what happens to every man like that? He dies.
Yeah, he dies.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do you say? Like, I play your record now with you and Carl Thomas on the radio.
Wow.
And what I do, man, I do independent radio. I'll radio edit your joint so that people will hear another side of a record that won't make mainstream radio.
Right.
So do you do those records because they come out of your heart, or do you do them? I'm sure that's what it is, because you show a fair balance.
Right. Well, dude, it's really about what I feel.